Taylor Swift The Eras Tour, Taylor's version. This is the extended version that is exclusive on Disney Plus. This movie was released in theaters, I want to say in September. It kind of went crazy because, the theaters were kind of packed. I remember looking into IMAX of this because I was going to go see it in IMAX, and just every seat completely filled. Even ones where you're going like this to the big IMAX screen were filled. So it was crazy. So it did take me a while to actually go see this in theaters, but I did go see it in theaters. I don't remember if I was reviewing stuff at the time. I might have been on break or whatever, but I did go see this. And oops, I don't know what I just did there. And I came out of it going, not a Taylor Swift fan, but I get it. I do get it. And watching it this time around, I'm at the same state of mind here. I get it. I get why people love Taylor Swift. I get why she's such a huge phenomenon. I get why people are obsessed and such like that. I do. I get it. I understand it. Still not that big of a fan. I will say that. But yeah, I did rewatch this because it is the Taylor's version, the extended version. And I'm watching it going, I don't remember everything that happened in the theater necessarily and what order, but this feels like the exact same thing. Like, I don't understand how this is extended. I'm not seeing any extended scenes. So I will say off the top here, if you're going into it to want to just watch the extended 30 minutes of it, it's in the end credits. Like, literally, the credits start rolling. At the end of those credits are the 4 additional acoustic songs. So I was a little disappointed on that. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going to be stitched into the actual show a little bit more. So I kind of felt like I kind of wasted my time a little bit in the sense that I didn't need to rewatch the entire 3.5-hour concert, by the way. 3.5 hours. I can understand if you're a fan and would have enjoyed that. I don't know that I would want to spend 3.5 hours at a concert like that. But yeah, so this 3.5 hours, I literally took it in like 3 different sessions because it was a lot. And again, I was kind of just watching it for the extended edition versions of it, essentially, which didn't happen until the end credits, which was a little disappointing, I guess. I will say this. Taylor Swift has a great voice. Taylor Swift does have great stage presence. Taylor Swift knows how to write a song. The fact that I'm not a fan of her music and I have now had, I'm drunk in the back of the car and I'm crying like a baby. The fact that I know that shows you something. The fact that I've had many different Taylor Swift songs stuck in my head, it goes to show you something. She knows how to write a catchy tune. She knows how to, write a song that gets stuck in your head, which is kind of the point of a song. So I will say that, she's talented in that sense. All her songs, though, are kind of the same to me. Most of her songs are just about boys, Ben, I guess we should say, being turds. And there's other ones that are just love songs. And they're all just kind of the same. There's not necessarily a lot of anything else in here, which kind of just starts to get a little boring for me. I'm not going to lie. And like I said, I'm not a fan, so it's not for me in that sense. But I will say this, I'm really happy this was released. I think it's great that people were going to the theater and, kids that couldn't afford that $1,000 ticket or whatever it was to go see Taylor in the nosebleeds. I'm glad they got a chance to see Taylor Swift on the big screen. Not the same, but still, it's basically the best. The shots that they have where they had the cameras at were great spots. You were literally in the front row seat with Taylor on the stage, and I'm glad that kids got to experience that. The people that were complaining that, people are standing up and singing in the theater, shut up. It's a concert movie. When you go to a concert, what the hell do? You don't sit there quietly No, that would be weird. You get up, you dance, you sing. Yeah, it's going to be, if that's not what you want, go to, we have reserved seating pretty much at every theater in the world now. Look at how filled the theater is and go at that time. So yeah, I hope this trend of concert movies continues. I know Beyonce also had one. It wasn't quite as a success as this. I never got a chance to go see that one. Every time I tried, it just didn't end up working out. So I didn't get to see that one. I'm not a big Beyonce fan either. So that was just another one I wasn't that, excited to see. Taylor Swift just ended up being in theaters in the time when there wasn't as many movies playing, and it was in theaters longer than the Beyonce one. So I hope that continues. I know like Metallica did a live stream. I think Coldplay did a live stream one of their concerts. Keep that trend up. I think it's a wonderful idea for people that can't afford that $300 ticket to go see some of these concerts. And I know, like, for example, for me, it's gotten better since I moved to this area. But, like, especially in Wisconsin where I was at, I would have to drive 2-3 hours in order to see a concert. By the way, Chester's chewing on a bone. That's what that sound is. So, yeah, I mean, added on to the fact that I have to drive 2-3 hours, if you want, if you want to go to that concert that starts at 7, it's going to get done at, like, 10, 11 o'clock. You're going to have to get out of the traffic. You're going to have to drive home. You're not going to get home till 2, 3 in the morning. Sometimes it might even be worth just to get a hotel for the night. I mean, that's added expenses. So the fact that you could just go to a theater and at least kind of have a perspective of it and feel like you were there, that's something to people that can't afford it. And so I hope this continues. I really do. So yeah, I will say more than anything, I love that this has created something. It has started something. I hope it continues. Again, I'm not the biggest Taylor Swift fan, so at the end of the day, the music was not for me. The stage was absolutely incredible, though. The fact that this big catwalk is just this big screen, and like you see Taylor Swift swimming under the stage. The stage cracks, the risers coming up and down, how it looks like steps at points. It's absolutely incredible. The entire stage setup is great. I don't know how much of that is actually like Taylor, or if it's just like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if it turned into stairs? And Taylor's like, yes, let's do that. Again, I don't know how much is actually her, how much, as far as the creative side of, how the show's put on is actually Taylor. But as far as Taylor as an artist, Taylor as a singer, she does sound good. I don't care about anything going on in her personal life. Again, I'm not a fan of her music. I will say, though, the fact that it is stuck in my head all the time shows you something. So, this movie is very long. That's the other thing for me. Again, I had to watch it in chunks at home because it was just a lot. It is Killers of the Flower Moon runtime. And there's not a story. It's just concert. It's just singing. So it's a lot for someone like me who's just not that big of a fan. In the end, though, as a concert movie, it is entertaining. It is cool. The stage, the crowd, Taylor sounds great. Everything like that. It's cool to see. As a concert movie, again, it's long. That's the other big thing for me. That's the thing that really kills it. But as a concert movie, I'll say, like, you know what? I don't even want to rate this. It's a concert. If you like Taylor Swift, you're going to think this is a 10 out of 10. If you're not a Taylor Swift fan like me, you're going to think it's like, oh, a 7 out of 10 because it was a good show. But it's not the music I don't care about. So it's hard for me to rate this. But I hope this continues. I really do. I would love to see other artists, make concert movies. I just think it's a great thing to be doing. It helps theaters, I think. If people will go to, the theater to see a movie that is a concert movie. I think that's going to help theaters. I think it benefits everybody except for the people that are schnabby schnabs that are like, wham, 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 people are up and singing. Or maybe they could have different show times. This showtime is for fun people. This one is for non-fun people. I don't know. So yeah, guys, that is my review of Taylor Swift Eras Tour, the Taylor's version. Like I said, the extended thing is really just 4 acoustic songs at the end of the credits. So, I mean, it's her playing at the piano or playing on her guitar. It's nothing like exciting. The stage isn't doing anything crazy. She's not doing anything crazy. She's just singing. Still sounds great. Again, songs are kind of catchy. So yeah, if you're looking just for that end part, just skip the end credits. If you are looking to watch the whole 3.5 hours, go for it. All you enjoy. I'm glad that this movie exists and people are able to watch their favorite artists. So yeah, guys, I hope you have yourself a great day. Don't do anything I won't do, and we will see you next time.